Na-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Koco Sports. It's where the world comes to kick butt. Your home for combat sports, and it's where it's okay to be a passionate fan. I am the huge one, the idiot Dave Koco from DIVKOCO.com, and we are reading this off TPWW.net. No affiliation whatsoever. Just, nice little website. Runs it. I have no idea who runs it, but I like the way they do the results and news. And they're getting it from the Wrestling Observer newsletter. So my source of a source of a source, internet. AEW reportedly working on plans for big push for Konosuke, I messed that one up, Takeshita. AEW is reportedly currently working on plans for Takeshita to be given a big push with the near future, according to Wrestling Observer. Dave Meltzer reported that his sources stated that there recently have been significant talks from AEW officials over plans for Takeshita to be given a big push as a top-tier star in the company. Meltzer also reported that Takeshita's currently scouting storyline involves Don Callis, appearing to be a catalyst for his big push plan. And this is good news. For those that don't know, you can watch DDT on Wrestle Universe, hashtag not an ad, but you also get Pro Wrestling Noah, Tokyo Pro, and Gang Pro for less than that, and you can see some things. DDT, a lot of people don't understand it. It's extreme comedy with great athletes. The Golden Lovers came from there. Kenny Omega, Ibushi, and right now Takeshita is the ace of the company. I think the way the deal works is they can go to AEW and come back to DDT, which I love that. It's deal line from Noah and Kenta. Your dream is our dream. But he can come back and still represent the company and have some dream matches on the biggest DDT events of the year. And for those that don't know, he is just an amazing professional wrestler, and I hope the whole world gets to see him. Being a fan of Japanese pro wrestling, you see a lot of guys go over there, yow! That just give up on life and do the bare minimum and basically just sit and collect a paycheck Dolph Ziggler style. Or they get lost in the shuffle, such as Okada at Impact or Tanahashi at Impact. Or, okay, let's not make fun of Dixie Carter. Andy Paps, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm hoping that he gets a push, and I hope the world gets to see how great it is, because a lot of the big voices out there on the internet are like, oh, DDT, it's a comedy fed, oh, DDT, and they say nasty ass shit, but it's actually a really good place for pro wrestling. They do have extreme comedy. You will see stuff that you probably will never see in WWE, but you'll also see stuff that you won't see in WWE called pro wrestling. It's really, really, really good. You should definitely check it out. The stuff that you see will shock you. We have a countdown sometimes for the pheromones. It's how fast will you see man ass. So you will see some funky stuff in this promotion, but you'll also see some of the greatest wrestling out there, and he's one of them. And I'd like to see AEW has a giant roster, and some people get lost in the sauce, and I hope he isn't one that gets lost in the sauce. And that's not only an AEW thing, that's a WWE thing. That's just when your roster gets too big, wrestlers get lost. You're like, oh yeah, he's on the roster. So I'd love to see what Takeshita can do, and I'm super excited. And I'm still happy that he can come back for the big DDT events. And it seems like at this point, AEW and DDT have a better working relationship than the so-called Forbidden Door. So I hope that starts opening up. Because here's the thing. If AEW can grab the best wrestlers in the world from anywhere, get the best wrestlers from WWE, not sports entertainers, wrestlers. Get the best wrestlers from, I believe they work with AAA. Yeah, they work with AAA. Get the best wrestlers from New Japan. Get the best wrestlers from DDT. Get a working relationship with Noah. Yeah, they got Choco Pro. They can get the best wrestlers around anywhere, and you can have prime Ring of Honor, prime New Japan every week. So it should be interesting, and I hope that I hope this week's Rampage and Battle of Belts do well. I think Rampage is better than Dynamite. They just show more and more matches, and hopefully that will lead to it. Hopefully that will be something amazing, and hopefully they can relaunch, make Strong better for New Japan, make ROH better, and do something special that we've been wanting for a while. And I know a lot of WWE fans love WWE and hate everything else. But you've been a monopoly for a while. It would be nice to see different products look different. And that's a good thing. Like in Japan, we have DDT, Extreme Comedy. We have Noah, is basically the best in-ring product. You have New Japan, which is probably the WWE of Japan. Plus, every now and then they have one of the greatest matches you'll ever see in your life. So, I don't know. I want more wrestling, but I want more wrestling where we know what it is. I don't want 50 carbon copies of WWE. And my experience with Lucha Underground, ECW, New Japan, Impact, and even now AEW is they make a blip. They do something amazing, right? And then they get close. They sniff WWE. And then someone in the fucking meeting, I don't know who it is, I don't know if it's Dixie. I don't know if it's Hogan. I don't know if it's fucking Tony Khan. Someone in one of the fucking meetings go, well, if we're more like WWE, we can outtake WWE. And then they flatline and start dying. So it's like, be different from WWE. Grow, 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 grow. Oh, we're getting close to WWE. Let's be exactly like WWE. Be different. Be amazing. And WWE, you have WWE. AEW, to steal a line from Dave Bautista, one of the greatest Hollywood actors of all time. Give me what I want! Takeshita, if your dream is our dream, and that's awesome that you get to still work at DDT. Like, comment, subscribe. We're going to try to hit up as many news items as we can as we're trying to impress Susan. Oh, Susan, how you doing? We're trying to impress Susan so that we can make, YouTube a home as much as we are at Twitch. But we're always streaming live on Twitch, Koco Sports, so make sure to check us out there. We do DDT watch parties, AEW watch parties, New Japan watch parties, Noah watch parties, a lot of different watch parties. All right, with that, did I say like, comment, subscribe? I think I did. With that, I am over. Hey.